What up, guys? Good morning. Hope everybody can hear me okay. Hope the mic's working. Hope it's not cutting out today. Yesterday, we were cutting out a little bit. I adjusted a couple of settings, but let me know if there's any problems with the audio today. Happy to adjust it some more. Hope everybody's doing well. Friday morning. What's up, Matt? Friday morning. Do we have any economic news coming out? That's the one thing we always got to look at first. Anything happen in the news, we should take a look at. Here's our trusty economic calendar that I always go to. There's lots of them out there. You can use whatever you want. I'm not seeing anything. We got Fed Evans, Fed George, Fed Walter, a bunch of Fed people talking. They don't matter. Only the king matters. Jerome Powell, only if he's talking. Do we really pay attention? At least I really pay attention. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's got to be JP himself in order for me to give it too much attention. Let's see what we got going on in the market today. Look at this, guys. This is kind of interesting. Let's pop over here on a daily. I'm not actually seeing it too well on the daily. So, all right, let's look at what we got going on the daily. Actually, I'll look at a weekly real quick. How's our weekly candle turning out to be? Man, let's look at a weekly. Pull up a pen. What's up, Zero? What up, Zero? Pull up my pen. You guys who are here early, I appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to go over the technicals. So no fundamentals that I can see. Let me pop on CNBC real quick to see if there's any headlines besides the Queen, which we're going to have to have that news in the headlines for the next however long. No, I don't see really anything going on. I don't see any headlines going on here. Uh-oh. One second, guys. Sorry. One second, guys. I got a parent emergency going on here. I'm trying to shoot off a couple texts. What's up, Major Dave? Sorry, guys. I got several things going on here. I'm gonna jump back on these technicals in 1 second. All right. Let me look at this. Okay, so we have the daily right here going on. We can see this pushing up. Yesterday was oh, sorry, this is the weekly. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my head around this thing right now. I know you guys are watching this. Market's going to open in 14 minutes. I've got a couple. My son is at school. His teacher's texting me. I'm trying to figure out something that he's got going on over there. All right, let's do this technical analysis, and I'll start talking to his teacher. Anyways, weekly chart from a weekly candlestick from last week. Very bearish candle on the weekly right here that we can see. This is last week's candle. This week we're pushing up on it though. However, we are coming up to the 20 SMA on the weekly. This seems like it wants to come down. We had this false breakout to the upside. We broke this trend line. There was no real follow through on it over here. And then we just came crashing down. And this weekly candle from last week, I don't know, it still just seems bearish to me. I mean, I say that, but today everything's looking really bullish. We've got, we can look at a 4-hour, maybe might be able to show us a little better. This is very bullish. We're in a very bullish structure on the 4-hour. We have this nice supporting trend line. I kept waiting for this thing to break yesterday, and it just didn't. I'm trying to draw this channel. I guess we're coming up to the top of the channel on it here. If we wanted to say that, it might find some resistance up here at 12,500. Of course, that's also going to be a psychological level. So we can just draw. I'll move this line down here just so we have it marked out on our chart, just in case we're not looking at the actual number value. I think that might be a pretty good area of resistance. You probably just want to be taking profit up there. I wouldn't be looking to short it because we're clearly in a bullish uptrend on it. So I don't want to counter trend trade it, but I think that would be your probably take profit point. Morning, Solomon. That's kind of the target I'd be looking at. This 4-hour candle. It'll be interesting to see how this 4-hour closes. If it closes bearish like that, it may want to roll back down. I might take that off for right now. I'm going to take off a few of these to clean up our chart a little bit. You can obviously see the bullish uptrend over here. Now we're in this bearish downtrend. One thing we can do, what's up, it's Dave? We can maybe draw it like that. And you can see this big area of confluence that's coming in. It just depends on how you want to draw this trend line. You could draw it at the bodies as well. So we've got a wick touch, the body over here. And if you drew it like that, then we're through it. If you drew it actually on the wick of this, then we're coming up to it. And we're coming up to this big area of confluence on it right there. Where all these points are coming together. So yeah, I would say 12,500 would be probably a take profit point on it. You can see we have a touch over here as well, a gap over here. Anyways, I don't think that's really significant. Coming up 12,500, I would say. So, 50 points away, and then you probably want to see what it wants to do up there. Would it charge through all of that? I don't know. I think we're still in this overall general bearish market on it. But if we're looking to find maybe a support area to get in on it, to take it up to that 12,500, we can also see here the band on the hourly is clearly opened up to it. There's a low volume node right here in the weekly volume profile, this ledge, which might provide support. We also have VWAP down here and several touches of it at that level. So that might be some support that we can take advantage of right here at 33, right there. So yeah, I would think this would kind of be a support zone. If price wanted to come down on the open, test some of these levels, and then we would maybe wait for that bearish structure to break and for a bullish structure to form and to move back up. And we can see we've already got some touches down here on it. Price is moving down a little bit on this thing. Looks like it may want to come down and test some of these levels. I wouldn't go bearish on it until we broke this supporting trend line, and it's quite a ways away from that. So, I need this bullish structure here to break in order for me to go bearish on it. Yesterday, it looked like we were going to do it. Yesterday, we came within these two touches. Exactly on this trend line, which shows me that this is a very valid trend line that we should respect when we're trading. And if price gets through it and we close below it, my bias would obviously turn bearish on it. And that's kind of what I was waiting for yesterday, particularly on this this dump to the downside. If you were trading yesterday, you saw it. And I was over on the Discord, which we've got a new Discord chat going on for today as well. And I'll put that link, if I can find the Discord, I'll put that link over here so that anybody that wants to jump in over there can join the chat after the live stream. You can join the chat after the live stream and calling out trades over there. You can look at the one from yesterday. Lots of screenshots of trade setups and charts and calling things out as they're happening. But that's usually kind of there's usually like a morning lull, they call it, where it's like after like 10:30 Europe closes, New York's going to lunch, all that stuff, and the market's just kind of slowing down, volume's decreasing, but there's still some setups that are happening and still some points on the charts that need to be pointed out, and they're just not as rapidly developing as they are in the first hour of the session. So posting that stuff over there on Discord as the morning goes on. I'm kind of off the screens doing other things, but I'm always checking price on my phone and running back to the screen if I see something setting up. So, we can see the support area over here, right here on the 5-minute. I feel like that this is probably a pretty key support level. I think on the open, we may impulse down to this and bust up. We got 8 minutes for the market to open. We can just draw something like that. I think that if we came down, I think that if he came down and then popped back up, we broke 54. You might get that move back up into this range. So that would be, for me, maybe a scalp to take on the open. We are doing Apex Trader thing still today, just trading one contract on it. We did pass the 25K one last week, or on Monday. No, we passed it this week. We passed it on Tuesday, one of the 25K ones. Apex Trader's having this big sale. It's still going on. They're doing it this week. I think it ends on the 13th. 80% off one of these things, one of their valuations. So I actually ended up buying 2 of them because they were so cheap, kind of cheaper than a reset. So I bought 2 of them just so that I would have kind of a reset in my back pocket. Ended up passing that first one, and now I'm just working on the second one. I don't know if I even really want the second one, but I'm trading it because I got it, and yeah. So I think that's what I'd be looking at on the open. Break a 54, take it up just to like 65, just like a scalp. So we got, I don't know how much time, 6 minutes. Man, I don't know if that'll even. The move may happen in 6 minutes, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so now we're moving that down to VWAP. How's everybody else doing out there? What are you guys thinking today? Bullish, bearish? We're getting that move down to that support zone. We had this blue box. It busted through it, but I'm not really too worried about it because it's pre-market. So, not trading today. Major day. Why? Yeah, guys, I got a trade capper too. Replicanto. I use the Replicanto on multiple accounts. And then on some of them, you can use, you can do the trade copier to copy over to, you can trade minis, but copy them to micro. You can see how price is pushing down here. We got Cumulative Delta moving up. Market's going to open in 2 minutes. Let's look at the book map. I'm curious to see what this guy's doing. Big area liquidity sitting down here at 05, 405. I think there's quite a bit of meat left on this thing. If we're down here at 415, I think, 500 might be a decent price target for it. Again, I'm looking for this break of structure, this bearish break of structure to the downside. Let's look at a minute. Oh, man, it's hard for me to read that there. Should we try to read price a little bit and jump in on down here? It's probably the same, man. It's probably the same, but I feel like Replicanto, it's not affiliated with anything, and I don't know what Apex thing is. If it's custom just for their stuff, or if you can use it for other brokers or other data providers. I don't know. I just have the Replicanto one, and you get 10% off if you use that coupon code in the description below. You'll get 10% off that bad boy. I'm always trying to find coupons for the channel. Some people respond positively, others just completely ignore me. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably the same software. I would go with that, whichever one's cheaper. So you get 10% off if you use that coupon code below, and I don't know what Apex charges. No, I'm not rolling over, man. You want to look at your market analyzer. What's the volume going in for today? I don't think it's rollover time yet. I should probably look at that, though, because here's the market analyzer. Market just opened. I'll look at it in a second. Man, volume is weird. I need to close out. Delta's dropping on that super hard. I'll just take the $100 loss. Probably would have gone up on me, but I didn't like that. All right, so I got to add this thing now. So you can see it's still not time to roll over. Damn, I should have held on to that. You can see NQ 40, 120, so we're still trading the old contract. Now we're coming up to this area. I think we break 46. Look at Delta dropping on that. That's why I got out of that trade for the $100 loss. As price was starting to move up there, I saw Delta just tanking. I was like, man, we're going to roll back down, so should have held on to it. I just traded the break of structure. There goes Delta. And we're kind of top of this range. I mean, you can see it. This is an overnight tick chart. Well, it's a tick chart, but it's showing the overnight volume profile. Yeah, I mean, I think 500's in its sights for today. I probably should have got in down here and just held it. But that's life. Scalping. I'm a scalping machine. I'm telling you, I need to get a soundtrack going here. Just take a scalp on that pullback. Low volume node coming to the 20 SMA on the 500 volume. You know, it's the open, so I'm going to be careful of it, but I'll take it. Yeah, regrets. I'm gonna be regretting not holding on to this. You know, when I got in down here, I should have got in here. Should have added to it here, and I should just ride it up to 12.5. But I have this little problem called my brain and my psychology won't allow me to do that for some reason. So this is an Apex account, Sean. You can see Apex Trader. I wonder how they came with Apex Trader. Apex Trader, and there's another one whose websites are like exactly the same. What is it, Buellnox or something, I think? I can't remember, but they're like exactly the same. I don't know. I think Apex needs to get their lawyers over there because I think Apex was first on the scene. Yeah, this thing's popping up to 12.5, but I need to wait for a good entry on it. Where would a good entry be? I typically like to see it pull back into an LVN, a low volume node, and then I like to see it break bearish structure back to the upside. Smash that like button, guys. Let's smash that like button. Let's get some likes on this bad boy. What's up, dog? Dog of Wolf Street. Love it. I hate when I click on my chart and it clicks on an indicator. The worst is when you double click. Oh my God, if you double click on like the volume profile, God help you. Or if you accidentally delete the volume profile, that's the absolute worst. And then it's got to recalculate it, throw it back on there. One of the interesting things, I saw point of control coming in here. I realized the market's only been open for 7 minutes, but as point of control came in here, Delta just shot down on it. I wonder if Bookmap has any insight into that. I'm gonna take these. Oh man, am I hitting the wrong thing there? Come on, dude. I'll take these candlesticks off because I can't flip and read it. Big order sitting up there at 12.5. I think that's what price wants to go. I really don't want to get. I really don't want to buy it right here. Getting in down here, I was thinking about getting in down here at this LVM, but then I saw point of control coming in here, and I saw that big sell order. I was like, ugh, ooh, that doesn't look good. You're being able to. to lose right here. I think it's going to go to 12.5 here in a second, but it's just where do you want to get it? I mean, you can look at this 1 minute. Getting it down here would have been a good idea. It may rotate all the way back. I don't know what this thing's going to do. It may rotate all the way back down. I think eventually it's going to want to come up and hit 12.5. It's not. So let me see your question, Vernon. Chris, not being able to hold longer. I just Vernon, I guess what you're asking is why did I get out of here on these two trades? One is that I got to realize that I'm trading with these rules. I don't really have a $26,000 account. If I had a $26,000 account and I can endure some drawdown here, with the pullback down to 12,430, I think I probably would hold it, knowing that let's say I got in at 56 and I could endure like a 35-point drawdown, knowing that I would be able to get a 40-point gain out of it. But let's say that let's say that it broke through VWAP. At what point do you get out? I just kind of took my profit a little too soon. Even on this, maybe it's going to go up to 5, but then we break lower. And on the open, I don't know. Now we're moving back down, so I really want to try to get a good price on it. Let's see if this structure breaks, and we can try to. I don't know. My trader Spidey sense says this ain't it, but maybe. Wow, what a horrible entry. Lots of. Get out. Man, this thing is killing me on my entries. This mother effer. Look where it got me out at. That's how you know you're trading a sim. When price was up here and I hit exit at market and it got me out down here, and then price drops down there, ooh, that's how you know you're getting in. No, I haven't. I haven't, Steven. I'm not trying all the fancy gadgets. So guys, let me know if you're interested in, I think next Wednesday, we're going to try to get Bruce over at Bookmap to give us a special training session on Bookmap, and we can ask all the questions for him, and he can answer anything, particularly about how to use the iceberg package or any of that stuff. To be completely honest, I'm not 100% expert on probably the details of how to really capitalize on this. One thing that I use Bookmap for is looking at these high areas of liquidity up here at 12,500. I think price is going to want to get sucked up into here. That coupled with the technical analysis that we did in pre-market showing that this is a high area of confluence, makes me think that all those things coming together make me think price is going to want to push up here. Now what I'm looking for is a good entry spot to get in on it. I think that's probably down here where it just was, but I was goofing around over there. I'm really hesitant to buy the breakout at the top. I just know how I've just been burned so many times by you, Nasdaq. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Is that how that goes? I can't remember. The Dow is looking short. I think it's rolling down. Maybe. Could be. Yeah, I'm kind of sitting on my hands now because it's had several attempts to push up through that and it just hasn't done it. That's not saying it's not going to right here at 82, pop up to 5. As I'm zooming out on this 1 minute, it's looking. I'll take this chart out. Oh, there's a dump. What I was going to say is you can see a little bit of like something like that. So I think we broke 76 maybe. Then you might see that a real aggressive pop. But you know, I don't really like that. I don't even really like that, to be honest. How's my mic doing today, guys? Is it working better? I've got it up on a... So I've had this mic, right? I had this microphone that I use for this. And I listened back to one of my videos. I was like, man, this sounds horrible. I was like, I need to get a new microphone. It must be my microphone, right? And so I was doing some research on buying a new mic. And I just happened to find a video on the microphone that I have, which is not a very expensive microphone. If anyone here knows me, they know I don't like spending money on things I don't like wasting money. So I didn't even get the cheapest microphone. I didn't even get the most expensive microphone. I got something kind of in the middle. Anyways, I was watching this video, and I've been holding my microphone wrong the whole time. My microphone needs to be like at a certain position. I've been like pointing it like straight at my mouth, thinking that like, the closer it is, and it's pointing right at my mouth, and therefore, no, I'm not getting it up here. But it's not. It's supposed to be like I'm supposed to be like talking into the side of it, like at an angle. And so I think I don't need to spend money on a microphone. There, it dumped. Now we're pushing up. Down the VWAP, pushing up. Oh man, almost got in there at 55. I almost took 55. I didn't. Oh man, I should have taken 55. I was fumbling with something else. I'm trying to do like... Dang it. I almost took that break at 55, and I just didn't. That would have been an excellent opportunity to take a scalp. How's everybody else doing out there today? Good. 35. Excellent job, Parashiv. Excellent entry on that, my man. 3 points. Oh, man. I think this thing is going to go up to 12.5. It's just, yeah, it's scary, isn't it? 150 bucks a day for a month, 3K account, times 10 count. You know what I would say, Charles? I wouldn't put a daily goal for yourself. You'll just end up screwing yourself over because some days you won't hit that goal, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I didn't hit my goal," and you'll start doing crazy trades because you feel like you need to make your goal, and none of that works out. None of that's good. There we go. Now we get that breakthrough. Shit, I missed that whole move. I'm past that BS. Past what? Oh, trying to hit your goals and stuff. Good. 12.5. That might be a little too high here. Don't worry about it, man. I missed two entries here I thought about getting in on. One was 55 I almost took, and then this little pullback here I almost took. It's too high for me now. The old trader in me would have taken this value area high, anticipating that push up to 5, but I don't know. Trading my P&L, my whopping $150 a little bit here, but let's look on Bookmap, see if those orders are still sitting up there. 91, yeah. See the big buy bubble up here at 80. I don't know. It's up a little high. I'm looking at this 1 minute. It's just part of me wants to kind of buy this break in this kind of bull flag pattern where it's we've come up, like pull back, we buy the break of this. The other part of me is saying, look, this band here on the 1 minute's curved in. I don't look too much about moving averages, curving and stuff, but you got to take this into consideration that just the way the market's been moving, it is hitting the back end of the support. I don't know. This is like a solid B trade. Anticipating that this back end here, this resistance level is now going to act as support, and that we would break and move up higher again. Like if we broke this bearish structure, it's tough. It's a tough call. You're still looking to short. Yeah, I don't know. You guys back? I don't know what just happened there. My whole internet just crashed. Everybody back online still here? That was weird. That was super weird. I live in Missouri, Charles. I'm still thinking that 12.5 level's open for it. It's like... I don't know. This just seems like it's about ready to, come back down again at some point, but maybe not. Maybe she goes on this. Again, yep, the show me state. Again, this is kind of like a B trade for me. It's just, I feel like there's this consolidation up here on the 1 minute. It may pop up to 12.5 and then, it's done. But I feel like if it wanted to give me a rollover back down to like 43, that would be more interesting. Georgia. Nice. I used to live in North Carolina. Oh man, is my internet crapping out again? I hope not. So you're gonna have to bear with me here, guys. I don't have a connection on Apex anymore. I still have a connection over here. What's going on, Apex? Let's try disconnecting and reconnecting. Oh, you know what I bet happened? Yep. We can watch Bookmap here. Rhythmic kicked me out, and I'm having to try to restore Rhythmic here. Just bear with me. We can keep watching Bookmap. You guys want to look at the ES? Anybody here trading the ES over there? Oh man, I'm not. Am I seeing any high areas of liquidity up here on ES? Let's look at the NQ. See all those orders still sitting up there. There's 89 orders sitting up at 500. Nothing really below that I can see. Again, guys, we just got Bookmap up at the moment. NinjaTrader is... I'm not connecting to Rhythmic at the moment. I am attempting to restore the connection. So I don't know if it's you guys, but I've got to go in for Apex. I've got to do like 2 Rhythmic. I've got to open up RTrader Pro and do like 2 Rhythmic connections for it. Is that the same with you guys? Here, I'm going to have to cancel out all this stuff. Let's just start over here. So I've got to go in and like open up one Rhythmic connection. I can actually show you what I have to do. I got to come in here. Yep, I got to get Chicago area, boom, boom, log in. Okay, so I log in like with this once, if it logs me in here. All right, so that one logged in. And then I've got to do it again. I've got to do this again. I'll show you what I've got to do the second time here. Now I've got to come in and turn these off and come in here and do this and hit log in. You can see how price is now breaking lower, this 500 level. All right, so now I've got both of those connections established. Now I should be able to go in to Apex Trader, into NinjaTrader and connect the Apex Trader. And there. Now I'm connected again. Now I've got to wait for my volume profiles and everything to reconnect. This is what I do every morning, guys. Every morning I got to come in here and do this. Anybody else have to do that with Apex and Rhythmic? They sent an email out saying that they were going to get like their own dedicated server. I don't know if they ever did that or not. I don't know, something weird. They were about ready to go do something with Rhythmic. I guess this is a common issue with them. So... yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just special. But it won't let me. It used to let me do it. It used to let me go into just open up Ninja and I would be automatically connected. If I have to restart NinjaTrader, I'm going to blow my mind. Seems like it's doing something. We'll keep Bookmap up so we can just watch price. Watch the orders come through. You don't even really need candlesticks or anything on Bookmap. I mean, you can see the support levels here. You know, there's support 65, support down here. It just gives you another perspective, really. If we look at, you know, from the market, when the market opened, right here at 8:30, you know, you can see we're just kind of moving sideways on the market. It keeps attempting to bust up. Keeps attempting that 500 level. Here it comes again now. You guys probably heard me gulping that. Sorry. Now it's coming to that 500. Man, getting on any one of these little pullbacks. I wish stupid NinjaTrader or it's not NinjaTrader, it's Rhythmic. Or it's Apex. That's what it is. It's Apex. Or it's my internet provider, because my internet, my whole house internet just crapped out for a minute and then popped back in. One interesting thing that I'm just noting now is that these orders that were sitting up here right at 500 are now kind of moving down a little bit. You see this? Now they're at 92. We've got big orders. Now I think if it busts up through this, it'd be interesting to see if there's any more big orders sitting up at like 30 or something. I don't really see any up there. All right, I think I have to restart NinjaTrader. We're going to keep Bookmap open while this restarts. See what it wants to do up here on all these orders. Boom, it's going to bust up through it. It's going to eat up, gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. It's almost like a video game watching these orders come through. All right, guys, I'm going to grab a coffee while Ninja is restarting. Again, my apologies. My internet went off at the house. And in that process, Rhythmic got disconnected. NinjaTrader's now not connected. I got to restart Ninja. It'll just take a second. I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee. And we'll be back. And hopefully everything's back to normal at that point. I'll put my coffee screen up here. We're eating through all these. I think we're going to start grinding up here. Probably wait for it to kind of grind up, eat some orders. Here's Ninja restarting. Grind up, eat some orders. And then wait for a pullback and try to get in on it again. I think we're probably going to have a trending day to the upside at this point. So we'll see what happens with it. I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee. Be right back, guys. Still not up yet, huh? All right, waiting for it here. Waiting for it to fire back up. Oh, This thing's telling me I gotta roll stuff over. I'm not rolling over yet, people. They're not connected. Let's connect. Jeez Louise, what a pain. Particularly because we got this nice big move up. Now we're up at 30, 25. And we're calling this stuff out. I can't get into it because I can't connect. There, now it's connected. The joys of trading. Has that ever happened to you guys? Still not there. So we've just got Bookmap up here just to keep an eye on the market while Ninja Trader decides if it wants to give us data. What's your swing trade? I don't know. What do you mean swing trade? What trade? I mean, we came in this morning, and I think we said our target was 12,500, which it's already passed. So we did a whole pre-market thing, and starting at 8:10 a.m. we come in, we do all our technicals. But in short, well, we're still connecting here, still calculating. In short, there was a big area of confluence up at 12,500. There was also a lot of orders sitting up there at 12.5, and we just thought price was going to get sucked up into that. We had a buy zone down here, which was close to VWAP, and price obviously clearly moved away from that. And now we're breaking that area that we thought was going to provide some resistance. So it looks very bullish. It's probably got another 0.5% in it before it wants to call it quits. Let's smash that like button, guys, if we think that any of that was on point or not. Lots of times, sometimes it doesn't work out. It's nice when it does work out. Unfortunately, I'm only up $186 or $188 or whatever that is. Could have been more, but only trading one contract. Should be happy with what I got. Come on, Ninja. Come on, Apex Ninja. Jeez, this thing's painful. Bunch of orders sitting up there at 30. Boom. You can see it just exploding through all that. I would love to get in on a trade here. How's everybody else out there doing? Anybody here get a good one? Get a good sit up? These are technical difficulties we are having to manage here. None of it's fun. But it is life. There's some things you cannot control. Yeah, it does, VVS. You can use that coupon code below to get it. There's a coupon code in the description of this bad boy that'll give you that 80% off. Oh my gosh, look at us now. Making progress here in our charts. Oh my gosh, my computer just like kicked in on all its fans. It's like, I don't know what's going on with it. Does not like life, that's for sure. Well, Apex is now red. I now don't have a connection. Now it's green. I really do apologize for all this, guys. It's just, there's an excellent opportunity, I think, at 14 to get in on it. You can see these orders sitting down here on the order book. Actually, they just got pulled. But low volume node right here, 14. I would maybe waiting for this thing to roll down to 14, 15, the bottom of the band there. It may not want to go. All those orders just got pulled out. Now it's just moving up higher. This is an area I'd be looking to get on at 15. Oop, that's not what I want to do though. And I don't want to be in sim. I just want to get out on that. I don't like that trade. All right, I've got to adjust a couple things here. One thing, my trades are not showing on this anymore. $23. Waiting to see if this LVN holds down here, this low volume node. Delta's really dropping that there at that price, and I'm looking to see if there's any orders that might be, sitting here trying to support it. There are, maybe all the way down at 9. I think it might drop one more leg, might push down again, and I just didn't want to be in on it. But you can see that low volume node there, 23. Price is holding this low LVN. Take a scalp on it. A lot of buyers coming through. You can see how that low volume node held. One contract. I don't know why I always got to come in here and adjust things. There. Yesterday we had, and if Nico's on here, Nico and I were chatting about this in the live stream. Not in the live stream, sorry, over in the Discord channel. There was a very similar setup yesterday. On 1 minute, big LVN. I took nearly the exact same trades, just scalping the bump off that LVN. And Nico, I believe, took a short as this LVN broke, and I eventually got on board with that short a little later, though. But these low volume nodes should hold, and when they don't hold, price typically drops out of the sky. It looks like it's going to drop. I'm just looking at that 1 minute. It had a chance to bust up and make a new high, but it's a little bit overextended. We are going to probably form some sort of bearish structure now which might be you might be able to trade, on the way up. But let's see what happens. This LVN is holding. All right, we're going to get that move. Bust the move. Ooh. Scalping. I'm a scalping machine. Scalping it up. Probably could have held that. I'm trading my P&L a little bit. But this thing should, I don't know. I see that band curling up there. I'd probably be getting out here at 34, 30. Right there, 34. There's a low volume node here. I'll probably be trying to take profit at 33. You might get it. You might not. I don't know. I think the sale's going to the 13th, I think. I'm not sure, though. So we are currently, let me have my account. This is where we're at today. This is the one we're doing, this bottom one. I took one trade on this one. I already passed this account, so I've just got to take one trade on it a day. 100% winning rate on that. Very nice. 7 and 5 today. 2 losing trades. Unacceptable. See this LVN breaks. I immediately regretted getting into that trade. I don't know why, but probably would have been fine. Yep. Trade my P&L a little bit. I really don't want to take a loss at the end of the day. Very bearish candle in the 5-minute. Should have held onto that buy down there, huh? It's probably a sign that you need to call it quits. Making irrational decisions. $34 would be my target on this. Just coming up to that LVN right there, that low volume node, top of the band there. Probably looking to get out. It may pop up higher, but that would be my target. Is she dumping? See how that low volume node might be holding again. Very bullish candle in the 1 minute. I can't even see where to. What happened? I still don't know why anybody does Top Step. Anybody here who's doing Top Step want to give me a reason why you do Top Step? Top Step has the hardest rules out of everybody. The money they pay out's still the same. They're expensive. MacBook. Oh, that's interesting. Because you have to use Tradeovate. What's two-step trader? I think that take profit trader said that they were going to try to do Tradeovate, and I think Apex sent an email out saying I think they may also try to do Tradeovate. It's also weird that Ninja is not on MacBook. Jesus, can they just like hire a couple guys to make it? You know, it seems like that would be like top of their priority list. What I found about Ninja traders, I like Ninja Trader. I use Ninja Trader, but they're not very good at like keeping it not updated, but like improving it. I guess you could say. Now we're dumping through that LVN. I don't know. Like sometimes I'll have issues with it, and I'll Google, whatever. I'll try to fix it. Google whatever the resolution might be, and their support chat message board is full of problems and suggestions on how to make it better, and there's always some generic like response of we'll add that to the suggestion list, and nothing from the last 10 years has ever been adopted or added or anything. They're just seems like they're content with what they got. It has changed its appearance. I don't know. Has it? I've been using it for 2 years. I mean, I guess there's definitely a difference between Ninja Trader 7 and Ninja Trader 8. And I guess I don't know what I'd like to see them add this order. I mean, I get that they want people to buy the lifetime license, but it would be nice if they added the order flow suite for free for folks. You see this down channel here on the 500 volume. You do save on commissions on it, right? So there is some benefit. It hasn't changed. Yeah, I don't think it's changed at all. There is some benefit from getting the lifetime license because you get the order flow suite you get a discount on commissions. That's what I'm trying to say. When I bought the lifetime license primarily because I wanted the order flow suite, and then I also got a discount on commissions, and it paid for itself within like, I don't know. It paid for itself within like a month, just on the commissions that I saved. You can see how this trend line is holding almost exactly here. All right, I think it's time for me to quit. I'm getting out of my trades too soon. I should have held that, and I'm getting antsy. So I'm gonna take a break. I can tell I'm not in the right mindset here. I took that trade because we're breaking this we're breaking this structure here to the downside. So I should have just held that damn thing. Broke the 20 SMA, broke resistance level. The thing should pop up to 30, and it's probably going to. I mean, that would have gone right to my take profit. I'm just trading my P&L, and I can feel my jitters hitting in, so it's time for me to take a break. I know this feeling too well. So I'm going to jump off this thing. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back trying to trade this thing. Oh, we got, I don't know, $550 left to go on passing another one of these 25K ones. I don't know if I'll even fund both of them. I mean, I don't know what I'll do, but I'm just kind of trading this one on the live stream for fun. And hopefully we'll try to pass it next week, I guess. And maybe we'll have 2 accounts, which is always kind of nice to have that kind of insurance policy. But this one would have come up right to my take profit, another, $300 there, and just didn't hold it because I'm just getting antsy, and not antsy, but anxious on it. And we can see we've got this, down channel. We broke it. I bet this thing's gonna rip up, and I just need to take a break, go for a little walk. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks so much for joining. Please give this thing a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate a like on the video before I jumped off. Yeah, this thing's going to bust up. Look at this, 5-minute. I hope everybody's doing well. You can jump over on Discord afterwards and check that out. There's a channel there that you guys can post any trades or trade setups you're seeing for the rest of the day, and anything that's got to do with today's trading. God, this would have been a good thing. I should have just held on to it. Anyways, I need to jump off. Maybe I'll come back and do a little more trading in a little bit, but time to take a break. All right, guys, take it easy. I really appreciate you joining, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.